All right, so
I'm super excited.
we're
in the kitchen with Candi Stone. And Candi, can we finally tell the people what you're making?
I would love to. This is the best bread pudding that you'll ever eat.
Bread pudding. Now let me just give a
I'm tooting my own horn.
I was about to say, let me give a little note real quick.
Okay.
So Candi did something amazing for me just a few weeks ago, and I just got to say, she made me a birthday cake. And we've seen Candi come in here, right, Sarah?
Right.
She's been in here a lot. That birthday cake, top 2 birthday cakes I've ever had, top cakes in general. So when she said last night I'm making bread pudding, I was off the rocker.
She's very thoughtful. She always comes through with the birthday cake.
I'm telling you.
You have a birthday coming up. But
do.
you know, here's my favorite thing about the bread pudding. I have a thing at my house to where I hate wasting food. It's just kind of a thing with me. I do not waste food. I find ways to recreate things. Because if you buy it, you've worked for it, I just can't throw it away. So anyway, this is a perfect thing for that because here we have, we're gonna use a loaf of Italian bread. You can use French bread.
Wheat?
I've never tried wheat. I would probably stick to white bread, but this is perfect for bread that's a little stale.
Right.
So if you've got to clean out your
It's about
cabinets.
to go.
Clean out your cabinets and make this. Hamburger buns, hot dog buns is perfect for that. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna spray.
Hamburger buns and hot dog. No, I don't know that I've ever thought about
anything that you have, just throw it in and you pour it, you cover it with this good mixture we're gonna make, and it's delicious.
I always just throw the bread away.
Yeah, exactly. So this is perfect for that. Spray a 9x13 pan. I've already done that with just a little bit of spray. So if you guys will help, what we're gonna do is we are going to
Then we keep the crust on or take it off?
Yeah, leave it on. We're gonna tear it just in big chunks. If you use white bread at home, if you don't have any, the reason that we're using
big chunks, right?
Yeah, big chunks. And the reason that we're using Italian bread instead of loaf bread is perfect. When I use loaf bread, I like to make sure that it's just a little bit stale. If you use perfectly fresh loaf bread, to me, the texture's a little different. It's still delicious, but it's just a little mushier, if that's the right word.
Yeah, it does.
It needs to be just a little stale.
Hold that.
It's still delicious if it's fresh white bread, but it needs to be just a little bit stale.
Just so some of our staff, I wash my hands.
I did too. So the reason that we're using this is because I didn't have any stale white bread. So the French bread or Italian bread comes just a little bit denser, a little different than fresh loaf bread. It's not quite as soft. So if you haven't had any stale bread sitting at home, buy that. It'll be fine.
That's awesome.
Fresh bread will taste just as well, but this is great. All right, so we're gonna start. I'm gonna let you do this. Pour that in. That's 3 whole eggs.
I get to say that I did this, right?
3 whole eggs. We're gonna beat 3 eggs, and we can put this recipe on our Facebook page.
Yes.
In case anybody wants it. All right. So that's 3 eggs, 2 cups of sugar. If you'll pour that in, just keep mixing that right there. Sarah,
She's got me working this morning.
In the fridge.
I can't wait to tell people that I did this.
All right. 1 stick of melted butter. I'll pour that in. All right. Go ahead and open
Butter, sugar, and eggs. I mean, that's
and you can't mess up
I'm
anything
about to
with
say
that.
right there, right?
All right, just a little bit of vanilla. That just kind of makes it sweet and rich. Sarah's got us cream. And Hunter, this is the trick. This is the whole key to this bread pudding. Instead of milk, heavy cream.
Heavy cream.
This is the secret. All right, heavy cream. 1 quart of heavy cream. I'm gonna turn that down just a bit so we don't all get splattered with heavy cream there. This is what makes it so rich and creamy. So if you have a recipe that you prefer, try mixing out and substituting the whole milk for heavy cream and see if that doesn't make it a little different. To me, I have tried different bread pudding recipes. This is just our all-time favorite. So you're just gonna cover your pan with all of the bread here, and then this just, there you go, perfect. And this just makes a really nice mixture there.
There it is. Did I get it? Oh, I went the wrong way. Okay.
Perfect. All
Look
right.
at it. So is that as long as you need it to go?
Yeah, you just mix it together. All right, and then you take all your mixture and you're just gonna pour it on top. And once you fill up a 9x13, it's about 16 slices of white bread. You can kind of count if you're using pieces of other stale bread and you don't know exactly what 16 pieces is. As long as it covers the bottom of your 9x13, that's okay. If it's a little less, that's not a big deal. You're just gonna have more of the custard type filling.
Right.
If you have more bread than what we're using, you'll have just a little bit less. That's not a big deal.
Fantastic. So this goes in the oven?
We're gonna go in the oven at 350 for about 45 minutes.
All right. Well, let's get that joker in there. Stay with us. We've got more after the break. I can't wait to dive in.
Yeah, look.
I'm excited we get to
Speaking of
close out
great.
right here. Oh my gosh.
Right.
We close out in the kitchen a lot of days. Today's a good day.
All right, today is a good day. Do you know, Hunter and Sarah, that I have only given out this recipe one other time?
How?
Because
Now
it's
I'm
like it's
giving
so
it out to everybody.
special
I'm
to
about
me.
to say now
Yes,
everybody
yes.
can make it. I'm sure there's a
thank
few
you.
tweaks that she probably kept, but
A little
for the
bit.
most part,
Right.
I'm really excited. All right, so we're not done yet, right?
No. All right, so you remember we poured our topping. We poured
Yes.
the cream. We poured our
Right.
cream mixture on top of the bread.
And this looks
It soaked in-
incredible.
Thank you. It went into the oven at 350 for about 45 minutes, all right? Now, you can see how, if we can get a shot here overhead,
We got it.
yeah, the tops here, some have browned a little bit more. That was just what was out of the mixture versus what was in. So when you eat it, it's a lot different texture from some bread puddings that you get, and that's what's my favorite part about it. All right, so some bread puddings have like a rum mixture, a caramel. I prefer a white chocolate, so that's what we've done. All right, so quickly, what we did is I'm just in the microwave, very easy. I melted 6 ounces of white chocolate, which that's just 2.
Oh, yes.
That's 3
Oh, yes.
blocks of this. Each
Okay.
block of almond bark, very inexpensive at Walmart. Each block of almond bark white chocolate is 2 ounces. So to get 6, that's 3
Three of
blocks,
them.
half a stick of butter, and a half of a cup of powdered sugar. Okay,
All right.
so all that mixed together, this is what you get. Just put it in the microwave, melt the 2 things, mix in your sugar, pour
We got
that
our-
together.
I love this. You
And
brought
I
us
had to
chocolate
bring-
milk, too.
Of course. I mean, it's the morning. You need some
Cheers.
sugar to go with our sugar.
Let's dig into this.
All right, good deal. So what we're going to do is we're going to just kind of pour our topping right over. There's no rhyme or reason for how you do this. It just gives it a little something extra on top. Again, some people use like a rum type mixture, some like caramel. To me, white chocolate, you just can't go wrong with anything
about to say.
white chocolate.
All right, Miss Sarah.
All right, who's
Me
first?
first.
Sarah Hodges. So
Oh,
while
thank you.
while we're doing this,
Yeah.
while you're diving in, oh my gosh, that looks ridiculously good.
I'm so excited for you guys
Hey,
to try this.
we had a backpack winner, the Greenwood
Yes.
event. It's
Yay.
going away tomorrow. Denise Davis from Metcalfe, Mississippi. Congratulations. You now have a backpack full of supplies. For those that want to go tomorrow, they can go to the Greenwood Civic Center, and there's going to be a lot happening there. Giving away free backpacks.
All right.
Find out more about it on our Facebook page. All right, let's dive in. Oh my gosh. Oh,
Wow.
I just want to see you eat it. Is that nuts?
Wow.
that's that. All right, I was telling you
You've
earlier.
outdone yourself.
No lie. I was telling you earlier that there's
So
one
good.
other place that I've had bread pudding that's so amazing. You weren't lying.
Okay,
This
okay.
is the best.
This is so
This
good.
is the best.
So you're not just saying
I'm
that
not, no,
because
actually,
we're on
I'm,
live TV.
I'm
Okay.
not saying
I'm
that.
very picky.
It really is good. Candy, thank you so much. This is amazing. We will have that recipe on our Facebook
Yeah,
page.
absolutely.
And you'll be able to see how it's made. We'll put the video clip too. Thanks so much for joining us this morning. We hope you have a great weekend. It will be cooler. Be sure to go to Dragon Boat. Good Morning America starts now.